Hello. So, first of all, thank you for taking the time to watch this. This is my answer to the Match3-Moba hybrid game request from Digit Gaming. So, some information about the project. I only used two assets from the asset store. The fonts from the Text Mesh Pro and the particle system that I used. I got also some models and sprites from random sources, and the sounds were from freesound.org. All right, all the rest was handmade in the last 2 days, and you guys are welcome to check the code, but please be aware that I did this like super fast and not worrying much about the organization. So the code will be a little messy, but if this bothers you guys, just you can know that I'll be probably organizing this in the coming days. So if you want a version that is organized, just let me know that I can probably provide you with one. Um, but only after submitting the project in the Vanhackaton platform. Okay, well, about the game idea was quite fun, but I must admit that there was room for improvement, especially related to the units. They are like super ultra simple. So I changed them a little bit, adding health proportionally to their cost. So the bigger the units, they live longer, and not only give more damage, but you also will need to use much more smaller units to destroy a bigger unit. Okay, well that's the basics. So let's start the game. I will run it on unit so we can pause it. We can see here that's a standard um, start screen, and as that sounds playing. I'm not sure if you guys can hear it, but I think. Oh, that's some animations. And let's pause. Okay, just analyze the screen a little bit. Uh, okay, so I gave for the player some initial power, and also the opponent starts spawning troops. The troops here are these small cranes. There are three types of them. One stronger than other, and they start spawning from the beginning. All right, so the fun start earlier. You will start with some power, so you can counter this initial attack. After that, the opponent will keep spawning enemies at a 5 seconds rate, around that. The enemies are random, but they have different weights. So uh, the smaller ones will come around 50% of the time, 30% for the medium one, and 20% for the big one. Um, Also, the frequency of the spawn rate of the monsters, they start at one every 5 seconds, and after 40 seconds this is increased to one every 3.5 seconds, and finally after 80 seconds this is increased again to one every 2.5 seconds. So the game gets harder with time. The match tree is a standard match tree. um, there is validation on the movement, so you can't move pieces outside, or you can't do a movement that does not uh, make points. So if, for example, you try to move this green one to this side, it will not allow you. It will push it back. Um, I left the numbers here as for debugging, so you can see how this is working. And that's it. I will play it a little bit so you guys can have a feeling of the game, and we will talk later. I will play it on the built version. All right, this is just for the explanation. Just let me run it here in a second. the your troops initially go after the enemy troops. The stronger ones usually beat the smaller ones. And now let's play this. You try to do a movement, if you can't, it will not allow you. And like this. Uh, the gems have different values. I I don't record which ones, how much each one value, but it has different values. Let's do some heavy attack here. And as soon as the enemy hits 0, you win. Have victory. You can go back and play again if you want to. Now you let the enemy win while I play some match 3 game here. and and that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. See you guys later. Bye.